the essence of who we are, the essence of our experience. This one supreme bliss, one supreme goodness. But to get to the essence, we have to be fully honest about our experience in this moment. If we imagine great experiences, fantastic things, then we remain in mind. And why do we imagine great meditation experiences? Why do we get caught up in the fantastic imagination? There is something we are avoiding when we do this. So can you be honest with yourself in this moment? And be honest about your experience without judgment. What do you notice when you close your eyes in this moment? First, you notice perhaps physical sensations, and if you keep your body still, you lose awareness of the physical. Now, subtler, we notice thinking. If we notice thinking, we are not caught up in thinking. Yeah? If you see the sentence, I had a bad day, or I had a good day, and you identify with that thought, then that is who you believe yourself to be. But if you're really honest with this moment, you see that is a thought, that thinking is happening. Regardless of the content of the thoughts, thinking is happening. Perhaps more subtle is emotion. Emotion is you have certain subtle feeling attached to thoughts. I had a good day, therefore I feel happy. I had a bad day, therefore there is the feeling of unhappiness. But subtler still is the subtle feeling we have that we don't relate to thoughts, to stories. We're still being totally honest about our experience in this moment. We're not embellishing anything. We notice there are thoughts, there's emotions, feelings, but subtler there is subtle feeling. Perhaps we feel subtle feeling as energy. A movement of energy in this moment. Perhaps the subtle feeling is feeling of consciousness, a feeling of peace. Whatever it is, there is subtle feeling. Yeah. Now we can be aware of subtle feeling without defining it, describing it in any way. Fully allowing your experience to be. Letting go of being involved with the thinking. Very importantly, we surrender ego. And we surrender being involved with this sense of I and how it thinks it should be, how this moment should be, or imagining what this moment is. We are humbled by what is, humbled by the experience of ourselves in this moment. That humbling is so important because it is in that humbling we allow what is, we are humbled. This is where our attention can start to be free of ego. We're moving towards freedom from mind, freedom from ego. Here we get to what is beyond the I, what is beyond mind. Over time, as we go deeper, as there is less ego, less mind, the greater is the joy, the greater is the love, greater is the peace, the goodness. But the importance is that we are honest with ourselves. We don't imagine meditation experiences. We don't project stories onto this moment about why we are experiencing what we are experiencing. This is as equally important. This is the other type of imagination. I feel uncomfortable or unhappy because something that happened to me when I was 4. But that's just a thought. That's imagination even. Yes, we recognize memory, we recognize things we went through, but we let them go. We imagine angels throwing flower petals at us, congratulating us for being so great. Or we imagine unhappy stories onto this moment. But can we be really honest in meditation about what is here? And you'll see very quickly to be honest about what is here. As we let go of thinking. We recognize thinking is happening, thoughts are happening. But we see that is not really what is happening in this moment. There is a deeper happening. This is one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is we have all this experience. We have thoughts and feelings and subtle feeling. But we recognize the consciousness who is watching this, who is a witness to this. If we follow that consciousness, first the consciousness is I am conscious, or I am consciousness. But if we keep following consciousness to subtler and subtler recognition, we find the consciousness who is prior to a sense of I, prior to mind, who is supreme happiness, supreme goodness, supreme peace, supreme joy, supreme light. And when we go into the Supreme, when we transcend duality into the Supreme, there can be amazing visions, amazing experiences, but they are not of the mind. They are not of ego. They are not of imagination. They are from a perception that is deeper than mind, deeper than ego. Doesn't matter how advanced or whether you are a beginner, start with self-honesty. Let go of imagination. Find the truth. The truth can be as simple as, I'm feeling cranky in this moment. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm not feeling any peace. Well, what is the feeling of not feeling peace? What is the actual subtle feeling of not feeling peace? Then you start to recognize the consciousness who is a witness to it, or the essence of that feeling. The subtler we go into consciousness or into the essence, it's the same. We come to the Supreme, to the goodness, the peace, the bliss, who transcends ego mind. So something to consider. If you got something good out of this video, please feel free to comment. May you be blessed in her one perfect, supreme joy, supreme truth. May everyone and everything be blessed in her one supreme joy, her one supreme truth. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namaskandikaya. Jai Ma. Much love to you. Much love.